Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and I hope you all are doing good, doing safe and having fun. So today's video is about the Skinn Ibiza, and I'm able to do this because there is no perfume in this at the moment. So yes, we are going to be talking about the Skinn Ibiza, which is probably the newest launch from the House of Titan, and this is their happiness range, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so there are two variants in it for the women's, which is for the women, which is Ibiza that I have right here, and then the other one is Malaga. So let me just show you the actual perfume, how it looks like. So this is how the packaging of the Skinn Ibiza looks like. So it's very pretty bottle. It's like obviously the ombre effect going on, which is very subtle, very cute. The bottle is very slim. It's easily carryable in your bag, but of course it's a glass bottle, so you got to be a little bit careful, that you don't just break it. But to me personally, I just enjoy glass bottles because I just get a very premium feeling out of it, and anyways I love glass. Anything glass, I do love it. So anyway, that keeping that aside, let's just talk a little bit about the packaging. So the outer box is pretty basic, pretty simple, nothing too fancy about it. So I was just trying to throw it this way, but that's okay. And anyway, I'm gonna go back and get it because I have to read you the notes as well, but okay. So this is how it looks like. It mentions the simple classic tails. It is the good bottle, sturdy bottle. The cap is also the lid, not the cap, the lid. The lid is also very beautiful, nice, silver sort of detailing going on in here. Mention Skinn here, and yeah, eau de parfum, made in France, blah blah blah. So let's just again get back something that we just threw a minute or so ago. So the notes on this one is, top notes are bergamot, melon and ginger. The middle notes are cinnamon bark and rose, and then the base notes are cedarwood, amber, musk and sandalwood. So if a normal sane person would read the notes, because I am considering myself a normal sane person, and when I read the notes I thought that this could be a long lasting fragrance. And the reason why I say this, because it has rose, it has cinnamon and it has musk. If I quote the three ingredients which I thought could make the fragrance last long, but to my surprise, this fragrance is not long lasting. It did not last on me for like even 3 hours. So it's not a good performance in terms of the lasting power. But keeping that aside, if I love the fragrance, of course I would buy it and I would apply it. So let's just talk about the fragrance, let's just talk about the juice inside. And of course, as I said, this is a new launch, so there were no videos on YouTube where I could refer and then made my conscious decision of whether I need to buy it or not. So it's a proper pure blind buy. And the reason I tell you that why I bought it, because I was very excited. I don't know why, but I was very excited to the idea of Skinn launching the daily wear fragrances, which is the happy collection according to them. So, and also, I don't know why, but this is a preconceived notion in my mind that I always think that if the perfume is orange or pink in specific, then it has to smell good. This is what I feel. Of course I am not always right, but most of the times I am. So let's just stay in this scenario. I don't know whether I'm right or wrong, you don't know whether I'm right or wrong. So let's just continue with talking about the fragrance so that we could know the answer of yes or no. So this fragrance is, wow, this fragrance is a good happy fragrance. As they mention, it totally stands by the the tagline by which they are just selling this, which is the happy fragrance. So it is a daily wear, normal, happy, generic fragrance. Okay, so just note this as the keyword. It's a generic fragrance, which means by generic I want to say that it is not something which is very different. This kind of a DNA, this kind of a fragrance I've already smelled, I've already had in my collection for like the longest time ever. And I'll just mention you with the references also, that if in case you have that fragrance, you'll be able to relate. So if you remember, Engage used to have that orange packaging deos and like sprays. So this smells 70% alike to that particular one. And also I think another perfume from Engage, which is also orange in color. I don't remember the name right now, but yeah, this smells, alike. So this is what I want to say about the fragrance. So this is again the comparison of what I think this fragrance is in regards to the Engage one. So let's just talk a little bit about the fragrance. So it's a cute, beautiful fragrance, right, which gives you a hint of rose on the opening, and on the opening this fragrance is quite strong, you know what I mean. So when you sniff it, you're like, wow, the juice there is something in there. It's just not like a normal sort of a body mist sort of a thing. I don't know why I'm comparing this to a body mist, but I am, because at the end of the day this doesn't last. It lasts just like a body mist, so that's why maybe I'm not wrong in comparing it to the body mist also. So on an initial sniff, it smells like strong, and it has the hint of rose, but not a very, sort of, I would say, straight up roses. No, it's not like that. It's a blend, it's a mix of certain ingredients which, when comes together, at the end of the day, it just forms a sweet fragrance, which is a lively fragrance, happy fragrance, and which is appropriate for wearing daily. It is not something where you could, would want to choose it for a particular occasion. Not like that. It's very generic. You can just wear it any time of the day. That's how the fragrance is. And I think it's the dry down when the fragrance settles in, and after like an hour or so, then you just try to smell your clothes, which I often have the habit of doing, because what I do is I usually spray my perfumes here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. That's how I do it. And then of course here and there at the bottom part also. So I don't know why, but I just am very conscious of the fact that I should be smelling something. So when I do apply this, then I just do this thing, whether I'm able to smell it or not. So when I do this, of course, that is the dry down according to me. So I smell a talc sort of a fragrance, like somebody who has been applying talc in the morning, and now the dry down of this one does appear to me like a talcumy fragrance, which is of course not a bad thing in my opinion, because it's a very florally sort of a talc, the dry down I'm talking about. And yeah, so that is what generic, as I told you, is a keyword. So it's quite generic, and that is how it is, nothing more, nothing less. And the lasting power is on me 2 to 3 hours max, so which was a little bit of disappointment. But considering the fact that it is, of course, I did not tell you even the price, sorry. So it's 100 ml retails for 1595, and you're always gonna get it on discount, like not always, but yeah, if you just search a little bit on internet, coupons for Titan, so you'll always get a 10% discount here and there. Or you could just buy it from Amazon or Nykaa. Also Nykaa does not have it at the moment because it's a new launch, but yeah, probably you could just wait. And yeah, so this is what it is. The fragrance is quite okay, not something that I would enjoy, because I already have these kinds of fragrances, and I've been applying these kinds of fragrances for like long, so I was not interested. But of course the packaging was something that drives me, and also the excitement of getting something new was something that that made me buy this online on the Titan's website itself. So for you, if I would say, if you want to really spend your money and you're looking for something long lasting, this ain't it, right? So you could just save a little bit more probably, or just leave the brand altogether and just invest in something like a cheaper brand, maybe like Engage, right? But if you're looking for something long lasting, this ain't it. If you're looking for something which is a happy fragrance, which is a lively and a generic fragrance, which you don't have to think too much before wearing, this is where you want to go for. And rest, I think, yeah, the projection on this one is also not so good, and the lasting is not so good. But otherwise, of course, the fragrance is okay. So if you are interested in these kinds of fragrances which are not so complex and stuff like that, then of course you can buy it. And also the packaging is also really cute. So if you are looking for a daily wear perfume, this is a good option, provided if you are into the sweet family fragrances. Sweet family, not exactly sweet fragrance like sweet fragrance. No, I'm not talking about that, because I am from that category. But This is not so sweet. This is sweet, but yes, not so sweet. This is what I wanted to say. So if you want to, you know, just maybe try your hands on sweet fragrances but not over the top sweet, then this is something that you could try. The beginner level sweet is what I would want to say for this particular one. And I think I've covered everything. And if you have any questions, of course you can write me down in the comment section below, and I would love to answer all your questions or whatever. If you even want to chit chat with me, of course drop me a comment and we can have that too. So I hope you genuinely enjoyed the video and you were able to make the decision whether you want to buy the Skinn Tales Ibiza or not. So I shall see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.